Genshin just dropped new teaser video. Okay, it's 8 minutes. Nampak kan? Okay, nampak. Okay, Davite chapter interlude teaser, The God's Limits. Okay. Oh, who's this? Academia ke?
This world has always been so. Life abides no reason. For none
Siapa ni?
born by their own consent. Death abides no reason. For it cannot be defied, even by those who see it coming. Time abides no reason. For it deprives us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides no reason.
Space? You.
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart.
Oh!
No. This looks more like Rhine-daughter's doing. Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to disapproval. My dear Rhine-daughter,
You have my respect, Nibirius.
Diorang kembar ke?
Only things that can get under my skin.
And you, Istaroth, why did you bestow history upon them?
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not? After all, it's clear that Asmodee is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmodee here. Where has she gone?
Asmodee?
Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
Siapa pula?
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her.
Her siapa? Asmodee tu.
The heavenly principles cast us as shades. Not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
What if she just switched sides? Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
Just switched sides? You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles. It's unthinkable. Unless She loves her new master more than her own.
Siapa?
Renova, do you know that you're being watched?
By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far?
Shut up!
Remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Ooh!
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsa has helped him let go of his past obsessions.
The Cryo Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
My dear Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
For lack of a direct order, I say it's time we intervened. Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
Yang mak si Albedo ni kan? Okay.
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing. Hence the origin and meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution.
Macam besar je.
And what of it?
Wait, ni tempat dekat Sumeru tu kan?
Lost, a nation brought to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have
That one place is at Genshin ke? At Sumeru ke? Genshin apa?
already know the price of gazing upon the gods. So tell me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold. Even the gods have their limits.
Are we finally will be able to go there?
Inspection over. Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Oh, this will be our new macam Aramites.
We are
Oh!
the damselet from Nod Cry, whatever it takes.
Siapa nama dia? Paimon not beating the Asmodee's allegation. Oh, I did not expect 9 minutes of peak, but here we are. Sekejap, Asmodee tu siapa? Sekejap, Asmodee. In Genshin Impact, Asmodee is the determined name for the unknown god, also known as the sustainer of heavenly principle. The character is the antagonist who initially confronts the traveler at the beginning of the game. Okay, the name Asmodee is derived from the demon Asmodeus in the Ars Goetia, the grimoire detailing 72 demons. Oh, so Asmodee tu nama dia lah sebenarnya. Okay, jap.
By their own consent.
So ini yang tadi tu kan?
Death abides no reason, for it cannot be defied.
So Ronova tu yang masih kita jumpa dekat Natlan tu kan? Ronova. Oh ni kan? So ini dia. So this is her, Ronova.
Even by those who see it, Kaol equally. Yet brooks not a
Yang ni siapa pula sebenarnya? Yang time ni siapa? So yang ni Asmodee-nya. Kan? This one.
provides no reason.
The ruler of space which is Asmodee. Kan? The ruler of space Asmodee to stop the golden-haired twin travelers.
Mercilessly.
Yang ni bukannya dekat Mondstadt ke? Ini bukannya pokok yang dekat Mondstadt tu ke? So this is Ronova punya ni working. So Rhine daughter tu dia ada kembar which is Nebarius tu kan? But apa beza dia? Rhine daughter twin. Rhine daughter also known by her title Goal and by her Herzen code name R. Is a researcher and one of the 5 sinners of Canria. She is a practitioner of art of Kemia and is best known for her masterpiece Dorian and Albedo. So itu memang mak si Albedo tu lah kan? She had become one with Nebarius, one of the 4 shades after devouring her. Okay. She is linked to Cataclysm 500 years ago, which led to the fall of Canria's Eclipse dynasty and spawned monster in the War of Tevat. She is also a member of Herzensicle and described by the organization a flower that is not of this world. She has become one with Nebarius, one of the 4 shades after devouring her. So she become one of the shade. Okay.
Please don't litter other.
See? The difference is, so ini mak si Albedo tu sebab dia warna kuning ni. Tapi yang Nebarius ni yang belakang tu warna biru. Tapi rupa dia orang lebih kurang sama. Just dia biru je. Itu je beza dia. So ni Ronova tu. So this is what she looks like, huh? She is pretty. Istaros ni siapa pula ah? Which one is Istaros? Is Venti the son of the Istaros? They aren't as related people think. We learn in Economia that the 1,000 wind is reference to Istaros, but over the time the meaning was lost and the 1,000 wind become what the people of Mondstadt refer to as northernmost winds of Tevat. Venti was a wind spirit born of Sate winds. Okay. Istaros also known as Tokoyo Okami and Kairos is the ruler of time among the 4 shades in the heavenly principle. She is known by plethora of titles including the gods of moments, the 1,000 winds of time, or simply the 1,000 winds and the undying wind. She has been worshipped in Mondstadt and in Economia both before concurrently with the rise of the serpent. However, the worship of Astaros, even the knowledge of her existence, has been all but forgotten in Tevat. Though her legacy has been subtly preserved through praise related to the winds of time, the Economians continue to worship her after the island sunk beneath the surface world, seeing her as the only one who had not forsaken them. Later, this worship faded following Orobashi appearance and disappeared completely after the move of Watasumi Island. Ni yang siapa? Watasumi Okami. Oh ni yang mati tu yang tinggal tulang tu je. Hey, editing Feeqah is here. So I thought this is the picture that I found that I've been seeing previously. So katanya maybe Orobashi tu yang the cat serpent's head tu. So maybe this is what I'm assuming. Like the name is familiar tapi kita lupa which one is which. Faham tak? Like the game has been like 4 years old. So macam kita pernah dengar nama ni tapi kita lupa kat mana dan kita lupa apa benda tu. Who is them kat sini? Who is them dekat sini? I'm so confused. There's no trace of Asmodee here. So some people think maybe Paimon is Asmodee. So kat sini contohlah orang ni cakap kan Paimon not beating the Asmodee's allegation, tapi ada orang cakap they just said she is missing. What if she really is Paimon all this time? And the master they mention, what if that's the traveler? Tapi macam kalau dia cakap there's no traces of Asmodee here and they are all the shade kan, takkanlah dia orang tak tahu, faham tak? Takkan dia orang tak boleh nak trace, no? Kind of puppet actually. She can't be the shit unless her memory was wiped. I trust Paimon more too much. What if she switched side? Kinda gives it away. This theory has been debunked so many times, bro. Paimon is not Asmodee. Okay, this is just my opinion. I think Asmodee is Asmodee and Paimon is just Paimon, you know. Oh, what if macam Asmodee and Paimon tu kan dia macam like Rhine-Daughter and Neberius. Dia macam memang ada dua orang tapi macam satu is light, satu is I don't know, satu is light, satu is dark, I don't know, maybe kan. Tapi kan I mean, okay, this is spoiler for those who are haven't do the Archon Quest, the latest one. We know that she's here, faham tak? From what I can understand, Asmodee and Paimon is two different identity. That's it. And we know she is here. We know she is in Natlan. Tapi macam diorang tak dapat nak detect dia dekat sini, dekat Teyvat, which is weird, no? Hai, kita datang lagi. Okay, I just realized something. Okay, after I rewatch my old live stream, lepas tu yang compare kat sini kan, okay, this is what I assume. Okay, I think what I said on the live stream is salah. Okay, kita nak betulkan sikit. Kita rasa macam ni tau. Kita rasa masa yang Lumin cakap dengan Traveler yang time dia dekat dalam ruang dan time and space yang diorang jumpa sekali tu, Lumin for sure tak ada kat situ, betul tak? Tapi that time and space is created by Asmodee so that they can meet. That's why she is here, but Paimon is not there. Yeah, so itu kita salah kat situ. Yang ni kan, what does it mean? Are we like inside those cube? Is Teyvat is inside those cube? Lepas tu dia macam perishkan this whole world macam tu je, tapi there's like other world behind it ke? Datang lagi. Okay, kita rasa macam ni tau. This part kita rasa macam ni. There's a lot of universe created. It's not just Teyvat. So Ronova dekat sini dia musnahkan tempat ni sebab Asmodee tak ada kat situ. Asmodee maybe dekat Teyvat. Faham tak? So that is not our Teyvat. That is different world. This is just my assumption. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And then also ni kat mana pula? So macam diorang ni sepatutnya macam diorang dah ada tugas masing-masing, tapi yang seorang tu saja yang macam macam there's something wrong with her, macam tu ya. Siapa nama dia ni, bapak ni? I try to like remember which one is which, tapi tak ingat lah names. Alekina, Lesonora, Sandro, not Sandro, Piero. This one, Piero, the Jester. Okay. Oh, Colombina yang tadi tu kan? Okay, jap. I remember.
It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
So, yang dia ni rancang nak bunuh si Ronova tu lah kiranya kan? That's why dia keluarkan dia punya all those questions tu kan, no?
The Cryo Archon, with her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
Paltry tu maksud dia paltry. Small. Oh. Very small. Okay.
My dear Rhine daughter,
You know, I cannot allow you to think that way.
Kenapa? Okay, yep. Who is Naberius? Who is Naberius in Genshin? Naberius is a demon. Oh. Naberius is the ruler of life. Oh, wait. Naberius is the ruler of life among the four shades in the heavenly principle. After the arrival of the first throne of the heavens, the heavenly principles appeared and fought against the seven sovereign of the old world. To that end, it created four shades of itself, one of which was Naberius. 40 years after the heavenly principles' appearance, the seven sovereign were vanquished and the seven nations submitted to its authority. Naberius was responsible for helping the heavenly principle create animals, plants, and humans. During the Great War of Vengeance, Naberius presumably participated in the war of the heavenly principle side against the Voyager and ancient dragons. After the deposition of the primordial sea first heart, the Hydro dragon, she created Egeria to serve as the new heart of the primordial sea. Oh, this is the first ni kan, the first Hydro Archon kan, no? Hydro Archon, okay. After the cataclysm, her heart was eventually discovered by Albedo and his master Rhine-Daughter deep in the heart of the dungeon. Shortly after discovering it, Rhine-Daughter disappeared, leaving behind a message for Albedo to uncover the truth and meaning of this world. Her heart was later devoured by Rhine-Daughter and Naberius fused with them. So ni dia tunjuk macam like tempat-tempat yang ada dekat Kandria lah kiranya kan, no? So this is a part of the Kandria ke? Because I believe there's like, tapi I believe this is a place dekat dalam peta Sumeru tu kan, no? Isn't it? Kita rasa macam kita pernah nampak lah tempat ni, no? Macam all the new map, tak tahu lah. So tell me, the god, so dekat sini kan?
God stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsas, behold. Even the gods have their limits.
Ni meaning kita memang boleh pergi sini ke? So sebenarnya macam orang-orang Kandria tu kan, dia memang try untuk pergi sini, no? Ini apa maksud dia? Ini kenapa?
Inspection over.
So ini semua macam the new Aramites dengan the new ni lah kan? Natlan people tu kan?
Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the
Saya dah lama tak main Genshin. Oh ya ke? Ni kolam bina ni.
retrieve the damselette from Nod Cry, whatever it.
We are to retrieve the damselette from Not Cry. So meaning kolam bina ada dekat Not Cry. Hah? Kolam bina ke nama dia? Sekejap. Kolam bina. Genshin. Dia ni orang Not Cry. Oh, orang Not Cry. Bukannya ni bukannya Kandria lagi ya? This one. So dia dekat Not Cry. So meaning yang ni pun tadi Not Cry jugalah kan ni sebenarnya.
The god stays silent.
Semua Not Cry lah kiranya. Dia bukannya Kandria lah.
It is nothing I have not endured before.
So maksud dia ni pun sebenarnya, si Pierre ni pun sebenarnya dah macam like what 500 tahun juga kan kiranya kan? 500 tahun ke 1000 tahun ke? Ni ha.
Eyes have their limits.
So far kan sekarang kan masih lagi dia tak tunjuk tau gambar Saritsa ni, siapa Saritsa ni. I'm very macam teringin nak tahu macam mana perangai dia, macam mana personality si Saritsa ni. Apa lagi diorang cakap? Just the aura farming in front of gods. The shade of it all. This teaser is Winter Night's laser levels of height. Tak tahu apa benda tu. But this lore drop is insane. Lore Sar bomb. Yo, how is it going? I cannot believe it's happening. How many years has it been? Why suddenly making me so nostalgic? This really doesn't feel real. I just love the idea after Rhine-Daughter or Gold become the shade of life after consuming them. The sheets just accept this. Itulah tu! And she honestly just chilling with Istoros and Ronova and doesn't seem to be against them despite being a sinner. And she seems to be on fairly good terms with Neveris too despite what happened. Itulah pasal. Right? They're so chill with Gold becoming one with Neberius. Itulah. Okay, so apparently Rhine-Daughter is not like macam bukannya a part of the shade kan. Itulah kiranya kan. No? Tapi disebabkan dia dah makan Neberius tu, so diorang macam okay, you become one of us macam tu. We used to pray for times like this. I find it insane that Venti and Isoros share the same voice actor. Crazy how everything connects. That crazy. I checked the other language. Every Istoros VE is Venti VE too. Oh really? Apparently every VEs for Venti in all language are voicing Istoros. Now that makes me really suspicious about our tone deaf part. Everyone counting the days for the Not Cry teaser and they casually drop this lore bomb. Maybe kan, so meaning kan, this one kan, dia takkan Genshin dia takkan drop bomb macam ni like secara tiba-tiba sebab it must have like some connection with Not Cry. And betul lah, kita rasa macam itu Not Cry lah, kita rasa Not Ria. I'm so sorry, like correct me if I'm wrong, right? Kita rasa kan mungkin Not Cry ni kita boleh naik ke atas tu kot. It's about time kita boleh naik dekat ni Celestial.